Welcome back to the channel. Are you curious about the value of your US half-dollar coins? Today, we are focusing on the 1977 half-dollar coin. Join me as we dive into the world of coin collecting and explore what makes this coin valuable and see if you have got a coin worth big money. Let's get started. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar carries the left-facing profile of President John F. Kennedy based on a design by Gilroy Roberts. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty at the top and In God We Trust, split by the truncation of Kennedy's neck. The date 1977 rests at the bottom and just above the date is the mint mark if present. Philadelphia coins from that year have no mint mark while Denver issues carry a small d. The design is crisp and modernist, reflecting the hope and energy Kennedy symbolized. The reverse design by Frank Gasparo features the presidential seal, an American bald eagle with a shield on its chest clutching an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other. Above the eagle is a ring of 50 stars, and surrounding the image are the inscriptions United States of America and half-dollar. This bold symmetrical reverse design has remained virtually unchanged since the coin's introduction, a testament to its visual impact and patriotic symbolism. By 1977, Kennedy half-dollars were struck in copper, nickel-clad composition rather than the 90 silver of the original 1964 issue. The clad coins feature a pure copper core sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel alloy, giving them a silvery appearance, but no precious metal content. Each weighs 1134 grams, measures 36 millimeters in diameter and has a reeded edge. While their face value remains 50 cents, they carry extra worth to collectors depending on condition, rarity, and errors. Mintage figures for the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar were fairly robust. About 43.6 million were made at the Philadelphia Mint and roughly 31 million at the Denver Mint. In addition, the San Francisco Mint struck proof coins about 325, minus one of them intended for collectors. This large reduction means most circulated coins are common and worth only their face value. However, condition is king. Coins graded or higher, especially with strong luster and no marks, can fetch $8, $15, while top-grade examples may exceed $150 at auction. Error collectors should pay attention to 1977 halves, as they can harbor double dies, off-center strikes, clipped plankets, and die cracks. Doubling in the date or lettering, especially In God We Trust, is worth a closer look. Major off-center errors that still show the date can be worth $50, $100, or more, while dramatic double strikes or full planchet clips can command even higher prices. Because the half-dollar wasn't as heavily circulated by the late 1970s, finding errors in mint state is possible if you're willing. This brings us to the challenge, fun, and methodical way to explore a specific coin. The idea is to gather 40 examples of the 1977 half-dollar, ideally from both Philadelphia and Denver mints, and examine them one by one. You can source them from bank rolls if you can still find halves in your area, coin shops, online bulk lots, or even estate sales. Having 40 in front of you allows you to compare strike quality, color, luster, and wear patterns in a way that's impossible with just one or two coins. For YouTube, this format is gold because it blends visual variety with repetition that reinforces your teaching points. Imagine pouring out 40 large half-dollars onto a felt mat, the bright sound of metal clinking together, and then slowly picking through them. Your viewers can follow along as you separate coins into heavily circulated, nice and shiny uncirculated piles, with a side pile for any errors or unusual toning. The tactile and visual nature of the half-dollar, bigger and bolder than smaller denominations, makes this especially satisfying to watch. In your video narration, you could walk your audience through the grading basics for this coin. Look for hair detail above Kennedy's ear, sharpness in the eagle's feathers, and the presence or absence of bag marks in the fields. Then you might point out your top 5 examples, explaining why they stand out. Maybe one has rich rainbow toning, another is a sharply struck Denver coin with blazing luster, and another is a proof-like Philadelphia piece that somehow slipped into circulation. To wrap it up, the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar might not carry silver, but it carries a lot of history and visual appeal. Its large size, patriotic design, and relative scarcity in everyday change make it a prime candidate for roll hunting and targeted collecting. The subscription method turns an ordinary date and mint search into a structured, educational, and exciting hunt. Whether you're after gem examples, unusual toning, or quirky mint errors, this coin has plenty to offer, and the story you tell in your video can Inspire others to give the humble 50-cent piece a second look.